Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're at the State Fairgrounds in Minnesota, and we came down here to check out the Vulcan Snow Park that's put on by the Vulcans as part of the Saint Paul Winter Carnival. So if you've been following along, you would have seen the snow sculptures that we visited in Stillwater, Minnesota last weekend. The snow sculptures here are just as spectacular, and if you haven't been following along, we'd like for you to subscribe to the channel. We'd really love to have you so you can follow along in our adventures. Out here today, they've got quite a few snow sculptures set up. This first one here is just kind of a big pig built out of a big block of snow. It's kind of cool looking. It says the Vulcan Snow Park on it here. And you can see the front of it here is a big pig. Oh, here we go. It's the city-county credit union. That's the point of the coins. That's a piggy bank. That's what it is. Check that out. That's pretty cool. And then over this way in the middle of the park, they've got a ice maze set up for the kids to enjoy. It's not too many people out here today because it's a really cold day. It's probably about 0 degrees outside. Wind chills are below 0. Here we have a snow sculpture of one of the Vulcans. This appears to be Vulcanus Rex, who's the leader of the Vulcan clan, who will come in to usher in spring here in a couple of days. We'll go film that. That'll be in downtown Saint Paul as part of the carnival. And then over here they just have a big snow block that has the emblem of the Saint Paul Winter Carnival. So let's check out the sculptures that are going on. Today is the last day of the event. They will get judged today, so they've been out here for a couple of days working on these. This one's called the Suds Incident. Looks like a pipe is broken and is going into the house. It's got quite the detail on the bricks. This is called Kicking MS by the MS Crackers. That is pretty cool looking. That's neat. Back behind us, we have what appears to be a ice cream float. It says "We Scream for Ice Cream." Pretty cool. It's even got a little bit of it dripping off the edge here. That is neat. And over here we have the thing about it is, and it definitely looks like the thing from the Addams Family. Minnesota Pickle and Sickle. So that looks like it's the state of Minnesota back there. You can see here the Minnesota Pickle and Sickle. This one appears to have a moose on it. This one is called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Appears to be a moose with some people on top of it. This one is called Fire Dance. It's put on by the Snow Cowboys. It's got some pretty good detail on it. This one's called Popping to the Moon. Looks like somebody's being shot out of a cannon, I guess. Out of all those, I thought the thing was the coolest looking one. There's some other ones over here on the other side over here. Let's go check them out. This one's called Above and Below. See a fish down there. No, now I get it. So that's the water down below. Then you have a land, and you have a tree growing out of the top. I was a little slow on that one. This one's called Squirreling Away. This is a squirrel collecting all of his nuts. Put them in his tree for winter. This one's called Mr. Green. Looks like it's a miniaturized green giant. Over here we have, looks like it's a red-winged boot. If you guys haven't seen my red-winged boot video, I'll put a link up above, but there's this huge, big shoe down in Red Wing, Minnesota. This one's called the Big Shoe. But yes, this is a miniaturized version of the Red Wing boot. We've got a couple more big sculptures on this side. Let's check these out. This appears to be some ducks. Let's see what it's called here. Give us a clue. It's called Swan Lake. So they are not ducks, they are swans. So these are the guys that were in Stillwater, Minnesota, and they took first place. We'll have to see if they can repeat their success here. But that is pretty awesome looking. All the detail in there to make all those holes. So Lacophoria sculptorius. Very nice. From the House of Thune. And over here we have a what appears to be a knot in somebody's head. Let's see what this one's called. This one is called Half Thought. So there's the half of their head, and I guess that's the thought. Rosalind's Research Rompus Room, inspired by Rosalina Franklin. Today is the final day of the competition, so they only have a couple hours left to finish these up, and then they'll be judged. And then, like I mentioned, there is this maze they put on out here. So they got this snow maze they put together. Kids can walk through it. It's kind of a miniature version of the other ice snow maze that we went through. I can try and put a link of that up above too. Let's see if we can make it through the ice maze. Pretty cool maze. Got some different sections there kind of walled off. Looks like this one comes to a dead end here. These kind of go that way. Looks like that's all dead ends. Looks like there's no way out over for that side, but you could definitely walk through those tunnels. Looks like the way out is over on this way. Pretty cool in the ice maze here, especially for kids. Definitely kid-sized tunnels. Some sections over there. It's actually not a bad maze. It's pretty good. I think this is all solid snow ice. Snow walls. You can kind of wind your way through there if you wanted to, or we could just go straight out this way. That's a pretty cool little maze for the kids. So this is the snow park put on by the Vulcans for the Saint Paul Winter Carnival. They've also got some mini donuts over there you could grab. There's a warming house over there on the other side if you need to get warmed up, especially on a day like today where it's pretty cold out here. It's probably about 0 degrees right now. And I gotta say, I think the thing sculpture over here is just pretty cool. I know the House of Thune does really good work over there, but I like the thing. That is pretty neat. I like the detail they put into it. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Be sure to like this video, give me some comments, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you guys next time.